In this practical, we are going to see how to use JavaScript to calculate the factorial. So JavaScript is a client-side scripting language. So it means the execution part of the script will happen at the client and not the server, as opposed to PHP, which is a server-side scripting language. So let us quickly start with the JavaScript program. This program will help you to calculate the factorial. So I'm giving the simple demo, simple title as calculate factorial. Now, where to write the JavaScript code? JavaScript code is written in a tag which is called as script. So let us quickly open the script tag. The very first attribute that you will usually use is language. And the value of this attribute is JavaScript. Any JavaScript code that you want to write will be enclosed in the script tag. Now, what code we are going to write? We first have to ask the user to enter a number for which we are going to calculate the factorial. For that, we will use the method called as prompt. But where to store that number? We will store that number in a variable called as x. So var x is equal to prompt opening closing brackets, and I am providing a text. Enter a number to calculate factorial. That's it. But now this is not sufficient. I'll enclose this entire thing in another set of brackets, and here I'll write parse int. Why do I write parse int? For very simple reason, the input that we get from prompt is a string data type and we want a number data type. So we have to convert the string to a number. Now that that is done, we will declare other two variables, which are I and fact. The value of fact I am initializing to 1. Remember, whenever we multiply any number by 0, the answer is 0. So we cannot initialize fact as 0. Okay, we want the factorial to grow. So factorial is usually calculated like this. For example, factorial of 5 will go like this. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 and into 5. So for that, initialization of fact must be 1 and not 0. So I is equal to 1, again should not be 0. I is less than or equal to x. I plus plus, simple for loop I am using, nothing more than a for loop. Now here I'll write a simple statement which says fact is equal to fact into I. That's it. Now next step is printing out the factorial. So how to write in JavaScript? It is document dot write, and inside this bracket anything you want as it is you put as a string. So I am writing factorial of. Now I want to display the value of x, so I put a plus sign and I write x. Again a plus sign, I am writing is, giving spaces on both the sides so that the string looks well formatted. You can add a colon like this, plus fact is name of my factorial variable, and that's it. Okay, I'll just save the code. Factorial javascript.html. The code is saved. You'll go here, find your code, and you will execute it. Do you recognize that we did not get the output? What can be the reason? Is there any problem in the code? Just check here. By mistake, I have added a plus sign extra. So I remove it, I save the code again, and now I'll try the execution once again. Yes, the prompt is displayed. I enter the value 5 and I click on OK. This is a problem with JavaScript कि many times no output just signalizes that there is an error. You have to find out the error and then solve it. That's it for this practical. Thank you.